Hello everyone, I am Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman, and welcome to this live stream. What the flip is a live stream? I almost said a bad word right after the gate. Welcome to this live stream of the 23rd of May. Really happy to be back on stream after 5 days of a trip. Honestly, it was an amazing trip. I'm a little tired, so this stream might be a little shorter than usual. I took the day off to recuperate, if that's even a word in English, after the trip. But it was amazing. Feel free to ask any question about the trip, obviously. Let me greet you all first of all. Hello Gil, hello Shane, hello Nude, hello Ape, hello Frederick, hello Fahrenheit, hello Pesh, hello Boxer Boy. Welcome everyone. Nice to have you all along tonight. Hello Janata, welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you. And thank you for blessing us with another building stream. Hope all is well. All is very well. The trip went pretty much swimmingly, if I'm honest. Like it's been amazing. Broccoli was amazing. I've even met this blows one. Well, actually, my oldest channel supporter, and yeah, it was absolutely amazing to finally meet him after all those years. So yeah, well, it was an amazing stream, an amazing trip. The only thing that went wrong was the Flixbus ride at the very end of it, honestly, to go back home. I have a fly in my room. It's gonna be another episode of The Fly, guys. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, something that I have to do, first of all, because there was a hotfix while I was away, and I've not worked on Belleflore since then. I have to redo the dispatch times that I changed for the previous version of the park. Basically, if you were to have the dispatch times before the hotfix that came out this week, you could have a somewhat normal dispatch time. So now what we're going to do, first of all, in the stream is fix that in our current version of the park. It should be double, but I'm just gonna go back to another version of the park to make sure that I'm spot on with all this. Okay, so bucking bronco is 10 seconds. You know what, I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm just going to, because I'm writing in my notes at the same time, I'm just going to put the values and we're just gonna go in order. This one is 20 seconds. There we go. Hello Hendrik, hello Coaster Chicken, hello SK Dog, hello Coaster Chronicles, hello. The damn Lithuanian Flixbus, yeah, my goodness. Can you believe that Flixbus is such a terrible company that they will have their employees drive for 24 hours straight from Lithuania to all the way to Paris? Like, what the hell is going on? Hello, Charchong Blinks. Welcome to the stream. So this is 20... Whoops. 20... I shouldn't write seconds. I should just write the value. This one is 32. There we go. This one is 12. I just don't have one for... I'll get to another version of the park, that's alright. 20 once again. Then we have Opa's Rodelbahn, which is 4. This is, I believe, our shortest dispatch time. 15. There we go. Actually, no, not 15. This is first. This is 5. There we go. This is 25. And then we have Fisker Sang, which is 37, probably our longest actually, yes. And you have to with the weird block sections for water coaster. And this, I believe, doesn't have any. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix that as well because I have a new one now. Park's looking gorgeous per usual. Thank you! Thank you so much. Alright, just before I do that, I'm gonna go to check what were the values for what's it called? The nebulas. There we go. Anything you saw during your trip that greatly inspired future builds? Not really, actually, now that I think about it. Efteling made me want to do more dark rides in general, so that's cool, I guess. Okay, this one is 20. So let me have a dash 20, perfect. Yeah, I really want to do more dark rides, and I'm really excited with what is going to be coming with Camtasso Park in the future regarding that. Even though we're gonna have one more dark ride in what's it called? In Belleflore? Doesn't know the name of his own park anymore. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Also, the dinghy slides in Toverland were really fun, and it made me really excited to actually try some of the water park features at some point in the future. And did Walibi Holland made me think about anything? I think it made me think about perhaps reconsidering actually doing the RMC. Okay, so we have 10 seconds. There we go. It should be double, essentially, most of what I had. Okay, this one wasn't changed. This one wasn't changed. This one was halved. 32. Let's copy that to make our life... Oh, that's the Windows button. Let's copy that so that we can have a easier time. I didn't even know these had friction. Huh. Learn something. Learn something every day. So that was 12. There we go, and there we go. That was 20. It's already on 20, perfect. Avalanche was 20 as well, which is already on 20, perfect. This was 4. There we go. 4 and 4. The car ride was 5. Boom, 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 boom. This was 15, so it's already good. This one is, interestingly, 25. 25. There we go. Copy that. Control V, Control V. Sorry about the very boring start for the stream. I know how it is, yeah, but you know, I haven't played. I've only like booted the game this morning very quickly just to take the thumbnail, and that was about it. I think I actually placed some trees, but otherwise, since the I've placed those 2 trees, and that's about all I've done. And also the roll screens, which is going to be an actual big part of the vlog of Toverland coming up. Because Broccoli had a big adventure trying to roll for his first ride on a Gearslauer Skyfly. So yeah, do tune in at some point in the future on the channel to watch our vlogs that are going to be coming up fairly recently, I hope. I'm not actually sure. I haven't started because I've completely taken my weekend off to recover from the trip. He says doing a live stream. But yeah, all that to say, do look forward to the vlogs. I don't actually know when they'll be coming, What I do know is that I'll work on that rather than working on Planet Coaster 2 for maybe the next week or so. So, for example, the progress that we'll do here will only be done on streams for, I would say, the next week. Just so you guys are aware. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is continue this beast of a flat ride. As always, let me remind you all that there will be another opportunity for you guys to be in the park if you donate. This is our donation goal, as we always have on stream. The thing compared to what we had in the previous one, which was your names on those little boxes with your own little artifacts. Here you'll be able to be a summer camp counselor, essentially, in this part of the park. So yeah, there you go. So anyway, let's get some work done. Let me delete all of that from my notes first. There we go. And back on the Belleflore note file, right where I had Eagle's Nest. Where is it? Oh, I'm a bit too far away, am I? I can't... Oh, there it is. There we go. Hello, Fury. I have to go to my sister's friend's grad party, which means I have to socialize. I love socializing. I actually love it, I just don't do it enough. But I feel like the amount I do it is already quite enough for me, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not a very sociable person, even though you may think that I am. I'm good at socializing, but I'm not really doing it very often, if that makes any sense. Like, I enjoy it, and I'm good at it, but I don't think I'm doing it enough at all. Poor chick in the egg will have a concussion once it hatches, for sure. Yeah. To be fair, the chicks are supposed to be what you are. You're supposed to be the little what do you call a baby eagle in English? Actually, we call it an aiglon in French, I think. But yeah, yeah. So what I wanted to do is continue this arm that we started during the last stream, literally 7 days ago. Probably theme the counterweight over there, which is already kind of here already, the theme that is. But I really want to put the wooden theme here, and this maybe at least on that pole here, which should be easy enough because we have a piece that looks like a pole already. Chick, all baby birds are chicks in English. Oh, okay. That is cool. That is cool. That is cool. Oh, I didn't realize this was here. Right. So we are going to have to do that differently, and the problem is that I have blackthorn bush in a way. That's okay. So let's see. Oh, I hate how this menu shows up nowadays. Apparently it's supposed to be like that. Like, it's supposed to be standard. I've just never learned the game on PC like that, so it seems a little weird to me. It's a little far away. It's gonna be hard to actually get right. There we go. Ba-da-da-dum. Something like so, and have it ever so slightly behind the other one. Like that, I believe. Yeah, that works well. That works pretty well. Yeah, I know it is supposed to be that. I'm just too lazy to actually change it to something else. So yeah, suspend your disbelief, if that makes any sense. From afar, it looks like like an eagle. So yeah. Oh yeah, and you missed a catwalk cable on the lift hill for Bronco. I'm not doing that. It's not that I missed it, it's just that I don't want to do it. As I've said in the past, the realism stops where my enjoyment stops. Is there no way to make the head white? Is it really worth it? Come on. Is it really worth my time? Let's just leave it the way it is. So what I want to do now is to have an edge here, perhaps? I don't actually know. Oh, there's something here, so maybe not, actually. Too fast, you won't be seeing what kind of bird it is anyway. Exactly. Exactly. Plus, there will be... Right now, you're focusing on that because there's literally only that to have a look at. But it'll be lost in the rest of the theming and the trees and the pieces that will be around in the place. Especially because this is not supposed to be the centerpiece. The centerpiece will be on the other side, right here, which will be the entrance to the summer camp. Anyway, I actually don't know what I'm doing anymore. Ah, stupid. I really hate how the menu is popping up. Like, it's so useless. I just want to move things. To be fair, you're going to be looking at the flying people anyway, which is way less realistic than an eagle. That kind of looks like a falcon. I mean, to be fair, from my experience at Toverland, we were looking at the cauldron a lot, actually. Or at the very least, I was. I don't know about Broccoli, but I definitely was. Can I mirror that? Yes, I can. Let's have this so slightly angled. Have it be here. There we go. Bad news, dudes. I had to finish a school project last night, and I finished it at 4 in the morning because that I'm dead tired. So I'm going to bed. Have fun watching the stream. Thank you, Gil. Thank you, and take care. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da. Something like so. Don't worry, I'll completely remove the mirroring. Never been to Toverland. What's Pixaris? This is their Skyfly, basically the model that I'm building right now. Do look forward to the vlog if you want to see what that is. Okay. And one here. The one they put in Phoenix's helix? Yes, exactly. So now what I want to do is maybe theme the counterweight. Or does it need to be themed, honestly? Doesn't that look good enough? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Only been there in Toverland at the first year of the new Avalon editions, but never really been able to roll around like broccoli. Yeah. I got stuck in Dragon Watchers because the seat belt didn't want to go to open. That's fun. That's a fun experience. Let me try to copy this if I. Oh yeah, because I'm not in attach scenery mode. Come on, come on. Nope. There we go. Ba-da-da. So now what I want to do is have some... Huh. What is that on? Rotational, really? Huh. No, I don't want to be mirrored. I just want nothing for this one. It was a known issue, wasn't the only one. I assume so. So this is straight up, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so from there, 1, 2, 3. So let's say 15 then. What's that on? 92. Okay. Let's make it smaller than that. Let's make it 50. But I want this to be... So let's search for wooden beams once again. No, that's not the one that I need. 4? Yeah, 4 will be nice. How many parks did you visit in total during the trip? That was 3 parks. 3 parks. We did 2.5 days at the Efteling, and 1 day at Toverland and 1 day at Walibi Holland. You know what? I'll even do 20. Oh no, that doesn't work. Oh yes, actually it does. It's just that the axis is completely broken on this piece. There we go. Thanks for the help with that coaster. Would it stay as it is if you didn't help me then? Who, me? What'd I do? Bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it wasn't 5. It was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, that'll look cool. Commenting on layout. Oh yeah, yesterday. Oh yeah, yeah. That's okay. I had time too, so I figured I might as well. I was stuck in his Flixbus for 4 hours, or waiting for it, so I could I could do a little bit of that. So my inspiration for this pattern is the one at Tripsdrill, which would I be correct in saying it is the original one? I'm not actually sure. I'm always torn between the one at Holiday Park being the first one and the one being at Tripsdrill being the first one. Like, it's one or the other, but I just never remember. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum. Any first time credits during the trips? Yeah, I've been on the both Yoi for the first time, which was a great experience. I really enjoyed them. I thought I was gonna hate them, but I actually really enjoyed them. Really interesting rides. Not sure if they're the right fit for Walibi Belgium, Walibi Holland. I feel like they would be better fit for smaller parks. But that aside, they're really fantastic kind of rides. And being dueling as well adds a ton to them, I think. Bum, 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 bum. There we go, trying to align it to the other thing. Somewhat works. 51. There we go. What is this first Skyflies? Give me a sec. I'm gonna plan code to myself. You're making me sad that there are 0 Skyflies in my area, at least that I'm aware of. Without doxing yourself, what is your area, roughly, Fahrenheit? And again, don't dox yourself, please. I don't want to be responsible for that. There were 14 before the Tripsdrill one, so that's definitely not the Tripsdrill one, no. There we go. And copy that down. New Jersey. I think the closest one might be in that indoor Nickelodeon park then, for you. If I'm correct about that, which I'm very rarely am. The first Skyfly was in Nigloland, really? Huh. That's interesting. Pretty sure that's the other Nickelodeon universe in Minnesota. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm not actually that well versed into the American parks, if I'm honest. So, my bad, sorry. go. Now I'm gonna need to do that on the other side. Oh yeah, I need to have my 5 degrees angle snap. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Go all the way up. In 2012, wow, okay. So I was ways away from that, huh? I heard that they are very rough. The single rails. I think it's more that the comfort colors are like pretty much doing nothing to make your ride comfortable. If I'm honest, like this is definitely the biggest weakness of the model, and this is what kind of ruins the model, in my opinion. Like maybe ruins it for some people, not for me at least. But they're not that rough. I feel like people are a bit dramatizing of how rough they really are. Like they definitely have some personality, but it's not rough per se. I feel like most of the Planet Coaster 2 community is Europe-based. Not according to my viewers, actually. I have maybe a third that's American. And when I say American, not necessarily from actual from the US, you know. I mean like the entire America, the entire continent, that is. So yeah, interestingly, not like it is a majority for sure, but it's not completely European. One, two, three. There we go. Just need to make sure it doesn't go above that, so it makes like this. Dum 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 dum. There we go. Oh, did I only do 3? Well, I'm an idiot. Let's fix that. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's better. I did think it was not thick enough. Sorry. I'm a little tired, and when I'm tired, my English gets really bad. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Never been on one the day I went to Blackpool, but I didn't go on it because my back was hurting due to Grand National. Then my next trip, it was closed. Yeah, that's a shame. I really this was actually the first Skyfly that I've ever ridden. I'd done that on our trip with Antonio and Corvus back in the day. I'm really excited to see what the vlogs are going to look like from last week, or from this week technically. Wait, is the angle correct again? 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Back from their website. The closest one to me is halfway across the country in Lost Island. Gee. Yeah, that's some ways away for sure. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's going a little slightly above the other thing, so I'm gonna have to slightly re-angle that. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. There we go. And it's not enough. Nope, still not it. Still not it. Gee, come on. Cooperate. It's just the fact that it's giving me such a dip right when I see. That's exactly what I meant. Something like that, perhaps. Yeah, that's good. Ba-da-dum-bum. By the time I heard my back on Grand National, my back hurt for another month at least. I have the cred now. Never again. I can't remember which one Grand National is, honestly. Oh, Grand National is the Mobius loop one, isn't it? Yeah. Not a fan of Blackpool in general anyway, so I wouldn't actually know. Hey, X9000, welcome to the stream. What up? Nothing much. I've just come back home from my trip yesterday. Slowly easing back into the streaming of it all, and yeah, we're having a nice chill stream to finish the body of the Skyfly that we started last week, which is also my first time playing the game since I left. Since literally a week ago. Like, last time I played was actually on stream last Saturday. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little burpy. I feel like I say that every stream, but yeah, I'm a big burper. You can ask Broccoli how big of a burper I am. Like, I have massive digestion problems. Well, massive. There's massive and there's massive. They're completely inoffensive, but you know, they exist. This one is slightly above, so let's have it like so. Okay, I'm gonna put it lower. There we go. And more into there, which is not gonna be enough. So more. Ba-da-dum-bum. There we go. Okay, so we have the hardest part of that pattern to do now. It's just a matter of mirroring it now. Oh yeah, saw the trip on IG. Yay. Yeah, you guys should follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you haven't already. I don't post a ton not here. Here I feel like I do post a ton. But I really like to use it for more in the moment or pretty stuff. Did you mention making this and broccoli IRL for the first time? Yes. I'm guessing you didn't know what it looked like, so he was finding you. Yeah, basically we were meeting in a spot, and that was it. before. Ah. Yes, but if I start here, yeah. So let's not actually. Let's actually start there. There we go. Yeah, and burp case 1608. Let's try to make sure that it's aligned right away, which it absolutely isn't right now. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Oh, did you enjoy me? Yes, I did. I definitely enjoyed it. Especially since Birdie was not able to be with us, unfortunately. I thought it was absolutely awesome to be able to have this along, to have this blows along for Wednesday, at the very least. Not that I hated being with Broccoli, you know, but you know, at some point you're just circling back to the same subjects and all that, and so it was nice to bring a little bit of newness to the trip. Hey Marilyn, welcome to the stream. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream 30 minutes ago then. What did you think I wrote? I just quickly read your message, and I thought you were asking if I met them actually at all, which as you know I have. So that's why I brushed past this very quickly. We're not gonna invite him if Birdie was able to come. No, definitely. This Blows was supposed to be with us on the Wednesday, regardless of whether Birdie was there or not. It was just that having him along, knowing that Birdie wasn't there, it was really nice to have a trio that we were able to bounce between one another for the whole day. It was very nice, and especially to meet this Blows after knowing him through my channel supporter program for so long. It was really nice, and I was able to make that friendship reach through the screen, if that makes any sense. So I was really happy to finally meet this Blows, especially because he's a really nice guy. I love him. Absolutely loved my day with him. Hi, Anna, I just woke up. How you doing? I'm doing great. Really glad to be back on stream with you all, and really happy to be playing Coaster for the first time in a week. It has been a while. And how are you? What's your favorite dark ride of the Efteling? I love Fata Morgana. The reason why I love Fata Morgana is because it's very old school, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. The way it's made and the way it's like it's the precursors to so many other things in the park, and you can feel that, and I absolutely love that about it. And still to this day, it blows my mind that they've done that so early, well, so early, somewhat early in the park's life in general, and extremely impressed in general by that ride. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Hey Joshua. I feel like that's quite a high take, isn't it? Because I swear more people prefer Symbolica. These days, the very, let's say, the very mainstream thing would be to pick Danse Macabre as a favorite dark ride, actually. But what's great about the Efteling is that it's got so many different experiences. They're not just rides, you know. They're actual experiences that everything offers something unique that one person might like that one, or one person might like this one better, and that's very much why I like Fata Morgana more than Symbolica. Not that I hate Symbolica, I freaking love Symbolica, but Fata Morgana I have a very big appreciation about it, because I feel like it's humble, yet it's grand, like it's amazing. Like in general, I really like the vibes of Fata Morgana, even though it's very simple and old compared to things like Symbolica, Danse Macabre, or whatever. But yeah, it's absolutely my favorite out of everything at the Efteling. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. But that might not be enough for that, so let's have it ever so slightly. There we go. Boom and boom. There we go. Look at that. That looks even better now. How should I decorate the base of the chain link fence? And that's close to the path. It's up to you. Usually I just put some sort of, you know, for the backstages I just do classic breeze blocks. But for more themed areas, I usually theme it like I did here for Wild Water Town, just so that it doesn't look as artificial as it does in the backstages. So yeah, you do you. Yeah, it looks really good now with that pattern. Really like it. Oh yeah, Feta is nice. It's a nice one for sure. Very unique animatronic system. Exactly, yeah. And they're really old school. Like they're really like you can feel when this was made, and yet it remains really impressive, and that's what I like. I really like things that stay impressive despite being dated. So yeah, I love that. Love that so much. Hey 10 pilots, this heat is insane. Yes it is. To be fair, I've been staying inside for most of the day, and inside it's about 20 degrees, so I'm very very okay despite the heat. But yeah, stay safe, guys. I had to leave my window closed because there's a hornet outside. Yeah. Better not to let the hornet in. We're gonna have to do exactly what we've done with the previous one. It's 32 degrees in your room right now. Gee. That is not good at all. There we go. Yeah, no, let's not start from here. Let's start from all the way over there. Oh yeah, how was Danse Macabre? I'm a huge classical music fan, so it's a massive bucket list for me. It's amazing, but I have to say, after a few rewrites, I think we wrote it 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 times. I'm not quite sure throughout the trip. Definitely 4 times, not sure about the 5th one, so might be only 4. But all that to say, I after a few rides, I started to notice this very awful mechanical whirring, which I'd not noticed during my first ride. I don't know if it was actually there or not in the first ride. Maybe it was, and I just didn't notice. I'm yet to review the footage from my onboard camera. But you know, the Insta 360. But I'm really looking forward to actually being able to do that. Maybe I'll do that oh no, tomorrow I actually don't have enough time to do that. So maybe I'll do that on Monday instead, when I'll definitely have time for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Ofada is very outdated. There have been rumors it will be revamped or even demolished and built up from scratch again. I hope not. Like, revamped might be a good idea, but I really hope that they don't demolish it, because it still has this very special charm. From what Broccoli has told me, apparently they're looking to refresh the animatronics that have very touchy themes, say the slaves, for example, or the belly dancers as well. I don't know if that's very necessary, to be honest. Not to promote any awful things like that, but you know, it's part of the story. It's part of what the ride initially wanted to tell, and I feel like censoring that is a bit too far-fetched, even though I get why they would do it. Especially in the context where politically correctness wasn't actually a thing back then, so you know. At some point, when does it stop? When does it stop being very important censorship and just, you know, completely removing parts that were completely inoffensive, you know? It's not like they were promoting these. I mean, if anything, they're actually making you aware that it's extremely bad, you know. So yeah, those are my 2 cents about that. But we'll see. I really hope that they don't actually touch anything. Just because I really like the ride the way it is. Oh, it was only free, was it? No, it's completely fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And I said it as well. You guys can laugh all you want. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Coming from Canada, I am used to theme parks being more ride focused than theming focused. So, do you still enjoy a park for the rides, or do you favor theming? I definitely enjoy theming more. That's for sure. I still can enjoy what we would call amusement parks, I guess. I'm more of a theme park guy than an amusement park guy. Yet I still do enjoy amusement parks, especially when they're a little bit stylized, like Wallaby Holland, for example, or I don't know, let's say Wallaby Belgium. I would consider to be an amusement park. You know, you don't really have to be a theme park. I just want the park to be nice. I just want the park to be nice to walk around in, if that makes any sense. Like, to me, a park must be that. Must be somewhere that's not stressful and with beautiful greenery, whatever that may be. So yeah, I definitely can enjoy a good amusement park, but not everything is a good amusement park. So, there we go. That's my 2 cents about that. Right, so we have our arm. Just gonna put the eagle back in place. There we go. Just to see the look of that. Oh yeah, looks good, really good. Looks absolutely amazing. See you, Shane. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. There's so much nudity in that park. What do you mean? There is like the Little Mermaid. That's it. That's literally it. What do you mean there's so much nudity? Yep. And I want to do another one. I'm gonna try to do it with... Oh, that was not the piece that I was looking for. There we go. Be like that. Hopefully it'll go the way I want it to. And not quite. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, great. And now, there we go, 50. Yeah, I hope it will just be revamped or just a touch up, but Efteling is known for changing controversial topics like Monsieur Cannibal. Yeah. And some scenes in the Carnival Festival, right? Yeah, I know. And to be fair, I get why they do it, but it's just at some point censoring some of these. Oh, it is 8 meter. I'm a stupid ass. There we go. At some point, censoring stops being actual censoring, and it starts becoming completely well, not ignoring, but uh, you know, making it baby proof, if that makes any sense. If that's not exactly the real way I want to say it, but you know, it's essentially just making everything completely inoffensive, and that's it. You know, it doesn't want to you know, say, let's imagine if I were a storyteller and needed to use such a controversial subject, say slaves, for example, which are a part of Fata Morgana. I'm just not making this up just because I want to talk about that. Even if it is for negative portrayal, negative portrayal of slavery, people will want me to remove slavery, and that's not okay. If it's part of the story, if it's not promoting that, why should I remove it? And so that's how I feel about all that, essentially. I'm not saying it's great, you know. I'm just saying keep it the way it is. Because it's doing nothing wrong. It just exists, and that's about it, really. A truly great park as best of both worlds. Exactly. Europa Park. The Efteling has that as well. So, there you go. Okay, I'm going to play Mario Party. Okay, bye-bye. On the pirate ship in a couple of rides. It's not nudity if it's a statue. Come on. So what? Should we dress statues that have been made like hundreds of years ago just because some people just don't want to see nipples? Is that the way it is? Is that the world you guys want to live in? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit heated about that, but like, come on. When do we just when did we become a culture that just wanted to change culture that's been existing, like change culture that's existed for years? How did we become so sensitive about these things? And especially when it's doing absolutely nothing wrong. Once again, it's not promoting nudity, it's not promoting slavery. I know it's very, very sensitive topics, but I'm not at all scared to talk about these. Not scared at all, because it's just pointless. It's completely pointless. If anything, it's making the park lose money and energy on things that shouldn't be changed. But again, that's just my opinion. So, there we go. You're cool. Thank you. They also changed the logo of the Flying Dutchman because they don't want to be associated with the East India Company. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But, and that's what's really interesting about that change, they didn't change the logo that looked like the East India Company. And I think that was the right call. Like, they didn't change it, but the new iterations of that theming has the new logo, which is I believe the Flying Dutchman logo, the VH logo. We had that outside our room at the hotel, actually. So yeah, like that's a good way to do it. Like, don't completely erase the history of the ride or the things that already exist. Just update them for future iterations. Because again, it costs money, it costs energy, it costs resources. It costs them manpower, and that's something that should be considered when doing those things. And once again, it's not tasteless. You know, it's not like tasteless use of for that example, the East India Company. The East India Company was a big part of the Dutch history at the time. You know, it was part of that particular theme. It's not like they're promoting it. If anything, they're making it bad. Like we're anyway. Let's completely change the subject, you know. Let's completely change the subject, because I feel like I'm never going to make friends on that kind of subject anyway. It's just driving me mad. Hey Loudleaf, welcome to the stream. Looking good, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm really liking the look of this as well. You know, for example, it would be remove the beer garden, remove the Loki's Tavern in that queue line, because it's promoting young people to drink. Like that's how stupid I see it. I see it as like it's genuinely so stupid to argue about these things. And I feel like it's just trendy, and so people are trying to talk about that and do all that. It's once again, it's not useful. It doesn't help anyone. Anyway, now that this is over, shall we do this side here? So I added a couple of trees here this morning. Wooden, yeah, okay. I just want to copy those colors. There we go. Hey Makeshift, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. I really hope that one day we get the dynamic motion stage in the game. I really hope so too, yes. Especially now having been on Danse Macabre, I can see the real potential behind this. And honestly, even though I love Efteling's interpretation of how to use that particular ride, I would really love if another big another company that's big into theming would use that type of ride system. Say, I don't know, Disney, Dollywood, Dollywood, Hershend, Universal, of course. You know, all of these companies would do a stellar job with such a technology, I feel like. Except if they completely botch it and do it a screen-based ride. Like, no. Oh yeah, I would love to see it in a different theme. Exactly! It's such an interesting thing that it is half a show and half a flat ride. It's like the perfect hybrid. It's so interesting in that sense. Yay, Jens live. Welcome, Valid. Welcome to the stream. Come on in. Hey Liam, welcome to the stream as well. Dude, what's up? The sky. Well, no, right now above me it's the ceiling. No, to be fair, I'm really happy to be back on stream. It's been a while. It's been about a week since I touched the game, since I was on a trip in the Netherlands. We've got free vlogs coming up on the channel about that, and yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see what I filmed. Something that was really interesting that I shared already on the Discord was that we actually got a special ride at the end of Tuesday. So the story is that we wanted to try the restaurant at the Wonder Hotel, knowing that we were staying at the Efteling Grand Hotel, and so we asked reception how to get there, essentially, from the Grand Hotel. And they've told us, you know what, actually, we're gonna arrange a transport for you guys. So they did. And the way from the Grand Hotel to the Wonder Hotel was actually in... What's that noise outside? Not quite sure. Anyway, the way... from the Grand Hotel to the Wonder Hotel was in a van, nothing special. You know, it's like those handicapped people vans. So nothing special about that. But we were really happy that they were driving us. Like that was very special already. And then once we had eaten at the restaurant and all that, they've actually sent us a golf cart to the hotel, which was cool enough already, because it's different. You can feel the wind on your face and all that, and essentially the driver, before going, he said, "So do you want the faster route or the scenic route?" And we were like, "What's the scenic route?" And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go inside the park with you guys." And we were like, "With an empty park? Then yes, definitely." So yeah, we got to tour the Efteling completely empty. We were the only ones in the park, and that was like core memory unlocked. It was absolutely amazing. Basically every day we were really blown away by the hospitality of the Grand Hotel staff. And Efteling in general, like they really do a good job, and they really make you feel unique, even though they obviously might not do that just for us, but it felt unique enough that that it made our day and our night and our evening, and it's something that we were saying earlier today, actually, that we absolutely loved. So yeah, that's a little anecdote from our trip that I absolutely adore and that we'll remember for the rest of our lives, Broccoli and I. Hey, good evening, Osna. Welcome to the stream. I just wanted to say hi, but I might come back later. That's okay, don't worry. Good humor, thank you. I just bought myself a new game for my PS4. Oh, what is it? What is it? Tell us. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da ba-da bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Oh yeah, that looks really good from the distance here. Like that's our view from Fiskeskysten. And from over here, that's really good as well. Okay, great. Great. Might actually have a tiny tree here as well. I'm gonna try if I can fit that in. Like one of the Scott spines I would like to have here. Maybe that one? Yeah, that's perfect. We also tried the pool and spa, which isn't on the vlog, so I might as well tell you guys about that. And that was really unique. I'd never been in a sauna or a steam bath before. And it was absolutely amazing. And you really felt welcome while you were in there. Hey Tog, welcome to the stream. What's up, my fellow friendly Frenchmen? Well, as I said to Liam, the ceiling at the moment. Was the fairy tale forest open at night for the Grand Hotel guests? I'm not sure about that, actually. Not sure about that. I know that we were able to walk at the foot of the hotel, but I'm not sure about the fairy tale forest, actually. So I don't know about that. I know that the main entrance plaza, essentially, kind of area, was sort of open to us, but that's about it. I think technically the whole park was open to us, now that I think about it. Because if we were able to go through the whole park with the golf cart, certainly we would have been able to walk through the whole park ourselves. So there you go, I guess. Hey, Mr. Domez, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Join us around the campfire this evening. I want a very small one, which is not that one. That's the one that I was looking for. The gates weren't closed yet, where you wait for the road job. I feel like they closed that when they actually opened the park. Actually, I don't think that they were. No. Especially because we came through there, so no, definitely not. And it was I think around 9:30 p.m. something like that. So yeah, no, definitely not. Right, heading out. Heat is too much in my rooftop flat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a friend who lived in one of these, and yeah, it was awful. At one point I remember I had to cat sit for her, and it was during a heat wave in June 2023. It was absolutely awful, especially not only for me, but especially for the cat who was there. Well, which was there for the whole time. So yeah. Hey, the Supremo Burrito, welcome to the stream. What part of the park is this going to be? Is this going in? This is basically the second part of the American section. So we have the town here, the Wildwater town, and this will be a much more wilderness kind of canyon vibe. Essentially a national park with a summer camp in it. Bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum, Bum, ba-da-da. And I know I said this might be a very short stream, but I actually really feel like playing the game right now with you all. So yeah, maybe not after all. Maybe it'll be a normal sized stream. I don't actually know what time it is right now. Oh, look at us. We've been going for an hour 30, an hour 20, I believe, almost. Yep. Awesome, I live next to one of the lowest rated national parks in the USA. Okay. Curious now what route you took through the park. I assume it started at Vogelrock. Not quite. We started basically at the gate on the left of the shop near Carnival Festival, which is right in front of the ground. Well, you have the Wonder Hotel, and basically there's a staff gate to the staff area that's behind all these rides. And yeah, basically we went through the staff area and into the park that way. Then from there we went around a part of the, well, most of the gondoletta ride. You know, the lake that they have here. Went to Baron, sorry. It's because Broccoli pronounces it with a Dutch accent, so he says something like Baron, something like that, and yeah, I'm used to that by now. So oh my goodness, Baron, there we go. So we got to Baron. Then went in front of Max and Moritz and back to the Grand Hotel that way. Bum 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 bum. Maybe one of these. Not bad. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I really, really like that. I think I'm gonna do the other side once I have the platform, the right platform in. I really want to do water jets around this side, just like Trips Drill, essentially. So I'll have to check out how I can do that in the future. But for now, I think we're gonna focus on... Oh, maybe not on the planter, actually. Should I? Yeah, I should. Okay, let's do it. But I really want to finish that. Like the actual ride. Let's actually do a little save and continue working on the ride. Specifically, let's do the redo for the wings, because those just do not work. Oh, that's the perfect scenic route. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, I didn't get it in the vlog, just because I really wanted this moment to be just ours and to stay special. I feel like it would have been a little disrespectful that because we were treated to that, I didn't want to film it, if that makes any sense. I'm 100% you haven't tried saying the 1898 part of Baron's name, for sure. Especially in Dutch. I cannot get it right. I actually tried to brush up on my Dutch, but I'm doing so bad. And I'm terrible at trying to speak Dutch at the very least. Hey Renard, welcome to the stream. And welcome, I'm not addicted to coasters. I'm definitely not addicted to coasters at all. That's for sure. What's going to be tricky with the wings is that we cannot mirror it to the other wing. So that's going to be a real challenge. What I do know is that we can make wings thanks to those. Yeah, I'm not saying that, Mr. Thomas. See anything because of the outline of the thing. Okay. Ah, this is textured. So maybe more like 40? Yeah, looks like it works. So let's make the first kind of shape, like the outline of the shape that we want to do. It's always the way to go with basic shapes. Something like this. Oh, I completely forgot to make it. So if I do it mirrored. Ah. Okay, but I wanted them twinned. So definitely not mirrored though. We Dutch people even just say baron as well. Way easier. Yeah, I've noticed broccoli do that as well. So you've been to the Efteling. Hopefully you've had a great time. We did, yeah, we did have a great time for sure. It's I already knew the park, so I definitely knew that I would enjoy it. But what really blew me away is how much more special it would feel thanks to our stay at the Grand Hotel. And welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm sorry. I was so focused on getting on replying to you, essentially. Right, so we have the base of this. Now, what I want to do is this. Where are my pieces? I'm not actually very sure. Ah, there they are. Right, and so what we want to do is flip them completely. There we go. And hopefully it'll line up. Something like that. Not sure. Does that line up? I'll be going to the Efteling in July, can't wait. Yeah. Even though it'll be far more busy than what we just experienced, I'm sure you will have an amazing time regardless of the crowds. And it is Jan BK. Okay. That I can do. Hold on. So. I can't do it. So that would be. 1688, something like that. I've said it very, very slowly, but hopefully that was somewhat right. I got much more training in German than I have in Dutch. Especially because Dutch has a lot of, well, to be fair, German does as well. But I'm more. I've been a better student of German than I've been of the Dutch language, if I'm honest. Okay, so what I want to do is completely leave this and do an axis myself. Maybe not with this, but that. Just to make sure that everything is aligned correctly. Okay. So let's line this back up. Okay. Now I just need to make sure exactly where. Well done, thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, it will be in the summer, so the park is open till like 10 p.m. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, Dutch is one of the hardest to learn. Yeah. I thought this said leem for a second, but learn, yeah. It's very, very funny to me that an M is technically an R and an M together. Well, in writing form at the very least. Okay, like so. Oh, it's a little hard. Oh, but it's not. Oh. Like so, then. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Ah, but I completely removed the other thing. Which I'm going to need for the other axis to be lined up. Okay. There we go. Now we can move it. Bum, bum. Okay. It's not helping. Like the outline is not serving any purpose whatsoever. Like so. Yeah, looks okay. Boom. There we go. I'm Dutch, I speak English, German, and a bit of French. I can imagine Dutch being a tough language to learn, for sure. For sure. Not that I'm trying to learn it, but I'm just trying to pronounce things right, if that makes any sense. Right, and then so the pattern is like this for that. And then we have like smaller feathers on this side. Right, I think I get it. So let's move it completely here. Let's have like 20%. No, that's still big. 10%? Yeah, 10 seems appropriate somewhat. I can't see crap because of that. I want this to be as... There we go. Oh, but it's... Oh, that is sticking out. So that means it's actually not aligned. Yay. Well, I'll just do it that way then. Pretend that it doesn't exist. Pretend that it's aligned, guys, okay? I should close my curtains now, it's really dark. Dutch is a funny language. I can make out half of it from speaking German, having learned French and English. But then there is some weirdness thrown into it, so it turns into guesswork. Something that was really funny is that some of the Germans that I know described Dutch as drunk German, and the Dutch described German as angry Dutch, essentially. Which I found absolutely hilarious. Right, so we have our base. I'm gonna try to do 5 degrees each, if that's even possible. Just move that ever so slightly so that, yeah, that's better. Next time I can't sleep, I should listen to some Blanco music. Keep forgetting how relaxing some of the tracks are. Yeah, they really are. Not all of them, but most of them are. It's true. Go. I forgot to lift it up ever so slightly. There we go. go. It's gonna be a long process, by the way, but you know, it's gonna be worth it. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Let's do 10 now. And I completely forgot to raise it ever so slightly. There we go. Did I do so with the other one? I don't think I did. It's a fantastic soundtrack. Yes, for sure. For sure. The mirroring doesn't work on this. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, no. It's two separate surfaces, if that makes any sense. So so I gotta do it by hand. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I feel like there's a mosquito around my my room, which I don't like. And I've noticed this was sticking out. Did I wreck everything? No, it looks fine. Okay. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. 1, 2, 3, let's say. And I didn't take the right axis. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, and one less one on this side. Okay, that's not bad. Not a bad start at the very least. Now here comes a somewhat trickier part. I'll do 15 ones now. But I think you just have to make the first row and then you could have copy-pasted them. Not quite, unfortunately. Or with the mirroring tool, I guess it could have worked. Yeah, you're right. Let me try that actually. There we go. Ah. So that's a problem. Yeah, I'm not sure about mirroring them. Or maybe if we detach it like that, but then we're not sure. You know what? I'll make the one wing and I'll mirror it later. It's definitely a better way to do it. 5. The only thing I should do is like do wings that get slightly darker per row. I make this. Like it'll be barely noticeable, but I feel like on the final results it'll look good. So trust me on that. Just trying to copy that piece. Or somewhat copy it at the very least. I feel like 15 might be a little too much. Let's do 13 instead. Bum, bum, bum. I was about to say, isn't it easier if you change the color for better visibility of the placements? Well, yes, but also, you know, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I just want it to not look like a rainbow, if that makes any sense. I've missed my color. Let's do 10 each. Maybe even more, maybe like 15. Yeah, 15 might be nice. You could change the bigger part of the wing, the base, as it's only a few parts instead of the feather itself. I'm not sure what you're talking about, or did I understand what you're saying? Oh, you mean the color change? Like, per row. Is that what you mean? Not sure. One, two, three. Yeah, the color changed, like the base piece, and the base is 3 pieces. Oh, right, yeah, okay, I get what you mean now. Yeah, it is 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Raise it up. There we go. Like, but then I won't be sure what color it is. Let me make only those 2, like yellow. Oh, but then it's wrecking my eyes. Let me write it down. cards. That's 3B, 2D25. There we go. And boom. There we go. That way it won't wreck our eyes. Because I hate Z fighting. 1, 2, 3. Hey Mikaris, welcome to the stream. Hello Jan, I don't speak English, but I like your gameplay and your creations. Greetings from Brazil. Hey, nice to see you. Very, very nice that you're from Brazil. I know a handful of my audience is actually from Brazil, so it's very, very nice to know that you are too. I'm very glad that you're enjoying my work as well. Thank you for saying so. There we go. I can see the vision. I can see the vision. Make it slightly darker. Oh, I said slightly, like yeah. Let's say 10 this time. One, two. I have respect for the patience you're having with this. I would have already closed the game. Yeah, that's pretty much the story of my my whole career, having the patience when other people do not. Mr. Dome is speaking in Spanish, even though Spanish is no use. That's very funny. And cute. And sweet as well. Now what's gonna be hard is that we don't have half a piece like this. 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna have to abruptly end it about here. Maybe here, maybe a little further still. Like this, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to fill it up at some point. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a great result. Let me do 17 now. I can speak a little Spanish too. He says, and not demonstrating his skills. I'm actually very very concerned that I do not actually know how to speak Spanish anymore. It's been like 7 years since I last actually practiced in high school, so yeah. Not sure. No, it doesn't. That's Supremo Burrito. Oh, my bad. I thought you were speaking Spanish for a second. Sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. 2. ¿De dónde? Bum, 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 bum. Dum, dum, dum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. I should be careful because it goes into the seat just there. Just a tiny bit, so yeah, I should have it be like that, I think. This will be our highest row of feathers for the wing. Now we're gonna go lower, even though we're gonna use like bigger things. The only thing that I wanted to go across is this little bump. To get across, sorry, is this little bump. Even though the wing is completely going to be flat, I still want to yeah, have it be It's very funny that I'm literally pointing at it with my finger, but it's really funny that you can see it moving across all wings. It's so fascinating how that works. Right, and now we're gonna go back to our shades. And I forgot to change it to 20. Here we go. Goodness me, there are some teenagers blasting some music in my street. Thankfully, they're not. You cannot hear them in the stream, I think. Wow. We could go a little bit on that. I think it's okay to go beyond the in-game wing. In fact, I would encourage it. It's just that it has to not clash with the in-game seating, ideally. So maybe one more. Like over here, perhaps? By the way, guys, there's a good chance that I'm interviewing someone from Frontier. If you've been part of the Discord, you might know that. But if you guys have any question that you want to ask someone at Frontier... Oh, there's the moon. Hello, moon. Yeah, I should really close my curtains. Yeah, if you have any questions for someone at Frontier... well, someone who knows things internally, who has an internal vision on the game, do let me know. We can add that to the batch of questions that I'm preparing for that person. Yeah, I'm gonna take just a minute to actually close my curtains, if you guys don't mind. There we go, we are back. Didn't take that long. Alright, and now I feel like it's gonna be our largest portion, so that maybe 25. Jeez Louise. People just blasting some music. Almost there indeed. It's not well done. There we go. It's a little weird. It's a little weird now that I see it, but I think it'll be fine. They did the vendor counters without the shop counters. Without the shop attached. Could anything similar be done with the ride pads, coaster stations? Just have them without pads, fences, etc. Just let players build them. Unfortunately, I cannot ask about actual suggestions slash content slash potential future updates. That will be completely removed from the batch of questions if I feature them at all by marketing. So yeah, if you guys have any kind of questions, the best way to put it would be to completely ask about a process of the way they do things instead of actual content related questions. I know we all want to know everything about what they have planned. I'm sure we will in due time, but yeah, for now I'm lucky enough to be able to interview that person and to be in that position. So yeah, I'm not gonna push my luck at all. Okay. Not sure I like this. In fact, I'm not sure I enjoy the bottom parts. What does that look without it? Yeah, that's a bit better actually. Let's remove the other ones. Well, actually not yet, not just yet. Maybe we see another tease of the June DLC in the monthly blog post. That's honestly possible. I feel like I should redo that last batch. Like have it be more rounded. Whoops. We forgot to make them ever so slightly higher. Right there. And one more. Would it be better if you mirrored them so you covered up the bottom as well? I don't know about that, just because it's gonna look a little bit weird, but I'm gonna try it for sure. We're gonna have to mirror them regardless because of copying them to the other wing. Wow, we're already listening to Easy Breezy. That's actually kind of crazy. Time is passing by so fast. I feel like this one should be a little more on the outside. so. But yeah, otherwise it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I feel like we should just change the. There we go. The color of the actual wings. If I can do that. That's not the color that I'm looking for. These are not the colors that I'm looking for. If you rotate it a bit vertical to the front, it will be slimmer than at the back. Yeah, but I'm slightly worried that it might reveal that a little too much. So I feel like I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it flat because an actual Skyfly wing would be flat as well. So I feel like that would be a better idea. Let's make that a little bigger than it already is, like this. Yeah, I feel like this is nice. Let's sink it in as much as we can. There we go. And mirror it to the bottom. There we go. Is that working well at all? If I do it like this, it does. And that's the lowest I can get things. So it works here. I'm just gonna move that particular feather to cover this up, and that one too. There we go. Those are big wings. And I'm just gonna have to add some more basic shapes to cover that section. Maybe these ones? These ones are a little too big. Ah, stupid that. Thank you. Okay. I can't actually see what I'm doing. Oh, it's in the seat now, that piece. There we go. That's going to be tricky. But we're going to be able to do it regardless. feel like I need it to be slimmer. Not slimmer. That's not like I need it to feel like a straight line, essentially. To be the edge of the actual wing. What do you mean by in between the back? The back is already okay. Like the back is doesn't have any gaps in it, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I just have to do it at the front. How many attractions does the incomplete PS5 version have? Exactly the same as the PC version? I don't exactly know what you mean there. PS5 version is not incomplete. I literally have no idea what you mean. That? Oh, of my park. I thought you meant of the game. How many attractions does the incomplete PS5 version have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got 9 attractions at this moment. Not that it's gonna change. I don't know why I said in this moment, but yeah, it's got that much at this point. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. What do you ask, by the way? It's not a conventional question, so I'm a little curious about that. It's gonna be a little too hard to fit it here without it looking awful, so let's turn back on mirroring, make this slightly smaller and do it like so. Maybe not. There we go. Hey, we got a wing. Well, we got one wing now. We'll download and do a tour stream of it soonish. I would not recommend it. Oh, you mean it on PS5? Yeah, if you want to do it on PS5, that's okay. This is going to be the only version on PS5 anyway. But yeah, if you're doing that on a PC, I would recommend holding off until the park is actually finished. What the hell happened here? Oh, I'm gonna have to select them individually, aren't I? every mirrored piece. Maybe not. No, actually, literally everything. For some reason, I actually thought you would be leaving the old wings. Well, I thought so at first, but they really looked ugly. Like, it genuinely did not make any sense using them. I realized that during the last stream. Okay, so now I have everything that I need. There we go. So from that I have the flipped version. Okay. Try to do it through the world axis thanks to this. Ah, but that didn't do... Wait, hold on. What? What is happening? Oh, this is not flipped. Okay, so I'll have to flip it then. There we go. That travel day really killed you, didn't it? You sound exhausted. I'm not exhausted. Ah, missed a piece. It's just when I hear the... I still missed a damn piece. Dang it. You know what? Let's do it like that. Sorry. I got heated here. Got spicy. There we go. See you, Wonky. There we go. Now, if I'm correct... What? There we go. Okay. Now we can measure if it's correct thanks to that. Yep. Ouch. Okay. And now I just gotta line it. No, Yan is making them big YouTube bucks now, staying at a resort hotel, having fancy dinners, getting that VIP experience /JK/ or not. Actually, Broccoli is to thank. He's the one who got me, uh, who basically handled my share until I pay him back. So yeah, I have to thank the man for that. If I'm completely honest. And I'm only going to be able to pay him back once I get my June payment, actually. Because yeah, it turns out being a YouTuber is not all sunshines and rainbows. Oh my god, I hate it when it does that. Oh my goodness, come on, cooperate. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the wing and I think I'm gonna end the streams just after that because it's really frustrating not to be able to get it. It's just a game. No, it's my job, so it's not just a game to me. What made you decide to do your own wings? Basically, just look at the other wings. They didn't have the shape of the wing, like the ride's wing originally. So, so yeah, I decided to go for my own instead. And I've got this one selected for some reason. For flip's sake. Oh my god, it's gonna be the end of me. Let's just remove that. It's not useful at all and it's blocking my way. There you go. There's an angle that would work. I didn't know you were a full-time YouTuber. Yes, I am, yeah. I decided to do that after Live got me lemons in 2024. Like, big lemons as well. So I decided to take my life into my own hands instead of always waiting for something to happen. Because I was basically trying to search for a very particular kind of job, and it never worked. So it never worked out. So yeah, I decided to to finally do my own thing. Okay, I think I might be somewhat good. Like, not exactly a lot, and I'm gonna lose my mind with this. Hey Andrew, welcome to the stream. Sorry about my my frustration right now. Hello from Eastern North Carolina in the US again. Missed everyone this week because I work crazy hours on my job. Well, to be fair, I didn't stream on Wednesday anyway, since I was at the Efteling with, well, at the Efteling in the Netherlands with Broccoli, one of my mods. That's great. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's well, it's great because that means I can do something that I love, but the pay is not that great, and I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to grow the channel and I flip. I hate that. I'm just gonna remove the support. The support is just so annoying. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't care. At this point, I just don't care. But yeah, I've got to grow the channel some more because right now the money is not that great. Which is why I'm really pushing, you know, the donation goals, the supporter program, all that kind of good stuff that can help me get some money thanks to YouTube. Which, of course, some people will always think that I'm evil for that because I'm greedy for that. From my standpoint, I'm not greedy if I'm just trying to make a living. But yeah, some people are idiots, what can I say? And believe it or not, some people just don't want to engage with my channel just because of that reason. Which is like the stupidest thing ever. Have you been thinking about dual streaming? Do you mean like streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Mostly when I started streaming again this year. I decided against it just because it's not exactly something that I want to do, knowing that YouTube is my way to centralize the way I get money. And I've missed the basic shape. I love what I'm doing right now. Yay. I'm not frustrated in the slightest. There we go. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think it looks fine. I think we're pretty much done. The only thing that's a little annoying is that it goes a little further than I expected. So maybe now the idea would be to make the design a little thinner. Like get rid of this. Something like that. This and just cap it all off. Something like that. Yeah, it frees some space, so that's a good idea. There we go. Actually, instead of doing that, I should just move it. Like this. Come on, we're almost there. I think that's it. Let's move this. Try to move that. And voila, let's pretend that it's that it's a line, which it's completely not, by the way. Oh, the music stopped. Come on. I just want something new. No, no, no. Yes. There we go. Now we can get rid of these. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's okay. I feel like that's okay. I just want to make that one stick out a little less. Like so. I think I moved it 12 centimeters, or maybe 2. That looks okay. That looks good. Yeah, that looks like far better than it used to. For sure. Let me just do a save before I see it in action. Okay, all good. I guess it's time to get some rest and good sleep. Yeah. Just in a second though. Looks like a weird bug creature with the speakers at its size. That is true. I am back. You're building a Skyfly. I love those. 42 inversions is my record at the moment. I still have 0 on my record right now. Oh, there we go. Ah, yes. I want to be on that. Yeah, guest facing. Let's remove the torch. And boom. Yeah, that works really well. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm really really happy with that. Yeah, they also do rolls because they essentially the animations are pre-planned, which is why I'm gonna be able to put the number of rolls per vehicle on the screen. You're really putting in the effort here. Yeah. To be fair, I hope that you guys see when I put in the effort with every single thing that I actually do. But yeah, this is very much the pinnacle of putting in the effort, I'm sure. Yeah, that was great. I really like what we did here. I feel like it works really well. It definitely is a little laggy because of the amount of pieces that is. Let me actually check how many pieces. Yeah, so with all vehicles, it's about 2,484 pieces. Which means, let me divide that by 12. So 2,484 divided by 12. That is 207 pieces per vehicle. So there we go. Do you want this totally brown? Yes. Just so that it completely blends with the rest of this tree. Oh my goodness, what have I done here? Okay, what's up with that? Oh my god. Why is that happening? Is that happening above as well? No, it's not. Okay. Why is that happening? Oh, it's not part of the ride. What do you mean it's not part of the ride? What is happening right now? Why can't I click it? Ah! This is the frustration stream. What do you mean? What are they? Why can't I click it? I'm literally on it. Huh? What? 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 What do you mean? Why is it part of the ride if it doesn't actually move? Oh my goodness. Alright, you shush. You shush. Move away. Okay, settle down. There we go. Don't move now. Okay. And after a week of theme park trips and an insanely long travel back home, literally. To be fair, I don't think I've ever had anything as frustrating as the trip home yesterday. What is happening here? Did I completely forget to select this one? I don't care. I'll remove it after. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's so frustrating. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna redo it from scratch because it's gonna be way faster than doing whatever I'm doing right now. He says, completely struggling to remove the ones that he already placed. Or maybe if I do it from this side, it'll be better. This area is in desperate need of an all-American barbecue restaurant. Yep, that will be a thing. I don't remember what I've called it actually. Do I have that in my notes? Doesn't look like I do, no. But yeah, there will be something of the sort. Okay, so now it is recognizing that it is supposed to stick to that thing, right? Okay. So before I copy you, do you work? Yes, you are working. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Okay. So now let's copy it downwards. Wait. Ah! It's not aligned. It is not aligned. I'm going mad. My PC died at the worst possible time as I just finished my exams. Luckily I have these streams. If I'm able to bring back some happiness in your life, then absolutely worth it, Dan. Even though today I'm much more frustrated than entertaining, I suppose. That would be better for a barbecue restaurant if they bring back Just Ribbon from Planet Coaster 1. I agree. I really want those kinds of restaurants back. Even if they were like big cliche, I feel like they worked so well. Okay, so you're in place. I hope we have more food shops with the next DLC. Not necessarily in a DLC per se, but I would really like to see more options. Whether they use the same brain or not, I wouldn't care. I just want more options. Like, we don't even have fries, we don't even have water. What I would love to see is some water bottle refilling station. Like, that would be incredible. That makes me think that I will try my best to use the Efteling in the Toverland soundtrack for the vlogs. Hopefully that won't actually get the videos claimed. So I'm gonna do checks before that, but I'm fairly certain that they should not be claimed. Ah, still frustrating. It's almost there, just almost. Like so. Please tell me. Oh, come on. Still not it. Music is not helping right now. Now it's too much. What do you mean? Yeah, that's good enough. If it works at the bottom, yeah, okay, yep. That's it, I'm done. Can't be bothered with that ride anymore. I've done too much. Ah, too much frustration. There we go. Let me just see it cycle. Come on, is it working properly this time? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew. Let's have a cinematic view as we do the outro. Put a water dispenser as a side note during your interview. I literally cannot talk about anything related to the future, so unfortunately that won't happen now. So far, I know Efteling music is copyrighted. Every music is copyrighted, but I wonder if they enforce that on vlogs. Is what I'm worried about. So I don't know. If you hear Planet Coaster music in the vlogs, that might be why. Chicken is missing from Planet Coaster 2. The meat skewers, cotton candy, popcorn. Candy shops. It would be awesome to see all the food shops missing from Planet Coaster 1 come back for sure. I want the food shops and the missing flat rides to build a more complete ride for sure. Well, missing things in general, but I feel like also having new things will help towards that. So we'll see. I arrived just in time then? Well, I don't know, because you didn't see most of the stream, so I don't know what just in time is for you. Yeah, that looks alright. I was about to say maybe I should put ropes like the one at Trips Trail, but not sure about that yet. Not sure about that. Where do you think you'll put the sign for Eagle's Nest? Right here. Essentially right here next to the entrance. Because there's gonna be a beautiful viewpoint of the whole ride right here. And yeah, there we go. I was being sarcastic, yeah. Well, you can't tell but in written form that you're being sarcastic. I'm going to build my version of this ride with a jungle theme like Benny did in his park. I don't know what Benny did, but yeah, you go ahead. You go right ahead. I'm actually gonna. I actually can tell you guys that the first half of the Mexican theme is going to have a parachute ride themed to adventure. So yeah, that'll be nice. I thought you'd get the sign over and done while you were at it. No, I'm honestly fed up with working on this ride for today. So yeah. I googled it and the AI overview says that the Efteling does claim vlogs with their music. Ah, well, I don't trust AI, but I have a contact that has used Efteling music in their videos in the past, so I will ask them to see if they had any issues with that. Again, just because I don't trust AI, I trust the judgment of actual people, and I think it's a better call because they have like multiple videos with Efteling music over there. So yeah. But otherwise, as far as this stream is concerned, we've done a very good amount of work, very tedious work as well. So yeah, I'm really happy that we're done with it now. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, honestly. Despite my frustration, I hope it was okay. I see that the stream goal has not been met once again. Unfortunately, it is bound to happen sometimes. But yeah, that means that I have done 3 hours of stream, which is great. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this stream. You've been a lovely audience as always. You've been absolutely awesome, and yeah, I shall see you guys in the next stream, if not in the new vlog. So yeah, see you guys later. Love you all. Take care and bye.